In today's lesson, we're going to look at 5 top tips to succeed in IELTS speaking part 2. Hello and welcome to another video. My name's Alex. Remember to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our lessons on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today we're going to talk about IELTS. We're going to focus on the speaking part of the exam and in particular part 2, the long term. This is something that fills many students with dread, so hopefully we're able to help you with some tips here in today's lesson. In the lesson, we're going to look at some of the common problems that students have, like what to do with your minute to prepare, how to organise your ideas, and what happens if the examiner stops you. Let's have a look at some of the top tips.
Before we look at the top tips, let's have a look at an example question. In this example, you have to describe a meeting with someone that changed your life. You should say who the meeting was with, when the meeting happened, and where the meeting happened. These parts are the description, and then you have to go on to explain why this meeting changed your life. Five top tips to succeed in IELTS speaking part 2. Tip number 1. Answer both parts. So make sure you answer both parts, the description and the explanation, as we saw in the example. Tip 2. Use the prompts. This is a good way to organise your thoughts and your answer, using these prompts to ensure you use all of your time and that your answer has some structure. Tip 3. Don't write too much. Many people try to write full sentences in that minute they have to prepare. That's not a good idea because you just end up saying those sentences and it sounds very unnatural. 12 words is the maximum you should write, and it's really a way of organising your thoughts and ensuring that you last for the full 2 minutes. Tip 4. Use examples. So here we mean examples from your real life. It's much easier to talk about your real life than it is about something you make up. Some people try to make up some examples so they can use certain language. That's not a good idea. The examiner can tell when you're doing that. And tip 5 is keep talking. You have 2 minutes, you really want to use all of that. You need to show the examiner how good you are, show them all the different English you can use, how naturally you can use your English as well. And don't worry if the examiner stops you, it just means the time's up. It doesn't mean you did something bad. So here again are the 5 tips. Use both parts. This will help you speak for 2 minutes. Use the prompts to organise, and again, make sure you speak for the full 2 minutes. Don't write too much because you rely on what you've written, not what you're saying. Use examples from your life and keep on talking. So here we have our question again. And I thought it'd be useful just to look at the preparation that you could do. At the bottom, underneath the question itself, you've got these terms: partner, 5 years, at school, whole life, married and kids. So these are just to structure your answer and make sure that you speak for the full 2 minutes.
I hope that helped. An important thing as well is try to sound natural. If you try to fit in some learned sentences or parts that don't really fit into the topic that you're talking about, the examiner will know that and they will sound rehearsed and unnatural, and it's going to affect your score. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Pinterest.